Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Dr. Terry here with us. She's a consultant and a coach, and she's helping other coaches, businesses, and she's built a number of different businesses to like six, seven, eight figures. Sorry, 7, 8 figures, and obviously. She's also written over 40 books. So, Dr. Terry, please introduce yourself and your businesses to our audience.
Thanks, Tony. I'm happy to be here. I've been a business coach and consultant for over 30 years. I've been in business, my gosh, for over 47 years, which I can't even believe. And my joy and passion is helping other entrepreneurs live well and earn well. So create the life they desire and deserve, and then create a business that fits into that, not the other way around.
Great. Yeah. So obviously, when we were in the green room, we did talk a little bit about that. But can you just tell us a little bit about how did you choose this niche, or how did the niche choose you?
That's a great question. So, when I first started, I have 9 certifications as a life coach, 3 as a business consultant, and then 5 as a business coach. I'm also a clinical psychologist and a positive psychology therapist. So, when I first started, I was doing career coaching and life coaching and sales coaching. Like you just showed up, I did whatever. And all of a sudden, I realized there was a pattern and people were choosing me because I always say this, Tony, sometimes you choose the market. Sometimes the market chooses you. In my case, the market chose me. People said, Terry, you know how to create a business. You have a life of freedom. I want the life you have, and I want the kind of income and satisfaction that you have in business. And so I moved right into business consulting probably 28 years ago, and that has been my niche ever since.
Yeah, great. And what's your main sort of focus now? What do you work on now, and how do you help people now?
So everything I do has the concept of live well, earn well. So the first thing we do is we start by creating a life plan because too many people are living their lives by default. I even ask people when they come on board with me, can you send me your life plan? And they go, my what? Yeah, most people never took the time to do that. So we start with a life plan. From that plan, we look at your current business, or if you're starting a business, how to make that business work with the kind of life of freedom that you want, whatever it is, spending time with your kids, your family, vacationing, taking care of elderly parents, your hobbies, your community, your spirituality. It's up to you what you want in your life. So we design that. Then we take a look at your business and we look at how to make your business easy, effortless, joyful, and fun using a method that I call reverse marketing. So every day you have leads coming in and income coming in. And so you're able to have the income that you desire and that you also deserve.
And when we are talking about like leads coming in, obviously, is that sort of some kind of paid marketing, organic marketing, or how is that sort of working?
Everything I do is organic. I do not spend money on ads. I do not recommend giving your money for ads. You're making the platforms rich and yourself poor, in my experience, with these very cold people, and ads go in front of the wrong people all the time. I saw an ad this morning for pet food. My pets passed away more than 12 years ago. So they really don't know who they're advertising to. So, my method of reverse marketing is completely organic. It has to do with doing the right kind of content, one platform once a day, very simple, 20 minutes, that literally gets hand raisers. And from those hand raisers, you just have a heart to heart conversation, whether you do it yourself, whether you have a team do it, whether it's in Messenger, whether it's on the phone, it doesn't matter. This ends the transactional way of doing business. Ring the bell, I got a client. That is so transactional. Instead, it's heart to heart, it's transparent, it's authentic, and you're really being in integrity, just talking to people. And if you can serve them, extending your hand and making an offer. If they accept, great. If they don't accept, great. Every single day we wake up and we have, I think this morning I said I had 11 just sitting in my inbox raising their hands saying, Terry, can you help me? It's pretty simple.
Yes, it does sound definitely simple. So what excites you about your business?
Oh, my clients. Oh my gosh. I woke up this morning and I have a client who messaged in Slack, and she's running a program that starts on Saturday. And her goal was to have at least three people purchase the program. It's a $5,000 program. So she was really going for 15,000. And I kept saying, or more, or more, or more. And this morning she said, I have five people signed up. So that's
Wow.
5,000. So that's the joy that I get. Like, it's fine when something nice happens in my business. It's much more exciting when I see my clients having success. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, yeah, totally. That's so important. And also from your own perspective, like obviously you've been coaching others for so many years and stuff. How do you keep up with all the sort of new knowledge? And I know you mentioned also you have so many different sort of certificates and stuff, but do you ever hire coaches yourself?
So it's an interesting model. In the very beginning, I did that. And then I realized people really want the coach that they're hiring. I went into a program, and I won't mention names. I hired a very expensive, famous coach. I had to fly to San Diego to meet with him. Literally a young kid walked into the room and I said, "Where is so and so?" And he said, "Oh, I'm a coach on his team." And I
Mm.
said, "Refund my money immediately." And I flew back home. So I don't do that. I just don't believe in passing people off. Plus, it's the thing that I love doing. Everything else in my company runs on automation other than the consulting. That takes my head, my knowledge, my experience. So no, I don't add other people to the team. I will say that I have had clients with me right now, 20 and 30 years. So they're in my communities and they're backup and support. So for example, yesterday, I could not be on my client's Zoom because I had to go to the surgeon with my husband who's having a major surgery. And so one of my clients stepped in and she did the session and she did the consulting. However, it's 99.999% me.
Great. Yeah. And then on top of that, like obviously, what's how people can actually work with you?
So they work with me in a year-long program. This is shockingly called Live Well, Earn Well. And in that program, they get ridiculous access to me. So they get a Zoom with me every single Tuesday where I answer their questions and I do live coaching and consulting. And every single day, Monday through Thursday, I don't work on Fridays, I'm with them in a Slack channel. They can video chat with me. They can leave me voice messages. They can drop me what I call their home play, their weekly assignment for me to review. They can ask any questions. I respond to them directly. One of them said, I'm like a coach in her pocket. And that was my goal, to be there and be accessible. And the rest of the community pitches in, helps. I see them doing joint ventures together. I see them filling webinars together. I've got several of them that became friends and are traveling together. So they get full access to me and a community of other people to support them. So it's kind of a lonely journey being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, definitely it is. And yeah, speaking of the long journey, you mentioned you also have a Facebook community.
Yes, I am all about community because
Mhm.
to me, it's about disrupting the way people do business. And Entrepreneur, the name of my company, really stands for that disruption. It stands for stopping the transactional selling and truly being transformational and creating heart to heart businesses. So I have a Facebook community of about 10,000, super active. We do networking, we do interviews, we promote our folks, and that's at heartrepreneurs.com.
Okay, brilliant stuff. And yeah, if people want to actually get in touch with you, learn more about you, learn more about what you do, how they can do that.
They can go to my website at heartrepreneur.com. They can join the community at heartrepreneurs.com. And they can connect with me on Facebook at the Terri Levine.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for being a guest today, for sharing your story, your knowledge. Thank you all for watching and listening. If you have a question for me or Dr. Terry, you can drop them down in the comments. And on top of that, if you like this episode, drop us a like, subscribe, and see you all in the next episode. Dr. Terry, thanks a lot again. Yeah.
Tony.